Welcome back. We have Eric Adler on the mound from Wake Forest. He starts things off with two fastballs in the mid-90s to Braden Taylor. The last hope for the Falmouth Commodores to come out of here with a tie or a win. 6-3, the Braves lead, and look like they're continuing their undefeated streak here on the road. 0-2, skied foul behind the backstop of the Braves. 0-2, Adler ahead here. An easy 94-95 he's hitting, according to the Gov Fuller scoreboard. Braden Taylor on the day is 1 for 2 with a walk in the first inning. Breaking ball just misses high and outside. 1-2. The Braves look to remain beatless.
Yeah, unbelievable stuff so far early on in the season, Daniel. The Braves, especially on the road, the bats have been going again today. 12 hits on 6 runs as the mist starts to fall again. But Adler looking to shut the door, pick up the save.
1-2, again, similar position but a different pitch. That's a fastball, 94 on the outside. 2-2. Braden Taylor remains alive. On deck for the Commodores is Christopher Armstrong. 2-2. The Demon Deacon from the stretch. Fastball low and inside, full count, and a payoff pitch ensuing. Eric Adler, we've seen him a few times before. He came in against Harwich and secured the tie. 3-2. Adler fouled right into a gap in the fence. The ball gets stuck, and Braden Taylor will stick into the batter's box. Full count and another payoff pitch coming. So no outs in the bottom of the ninth. The Commodores have to battle back, trailing 3 runs if they want any chance to come away from this home game without a loss. Breaking ball off speed, catches Braden Taylor, and Eric Adler takes care of the first Commodore he sees in his appearance.
It's actually a fastball there, Daniel. It was 95 on the gun from Adler. He just lit up Braden Taylor super late on that pitch. Just Eric Adler going to old number 1. It's tough for these hitters to catch up, especially tonight in misty conditions.
Wow.
But big out. You need to get the first batter as the closer to get out number 1.
So out number 1, Adler now chopped foul ahead early. This is going to be Christopher Armstrong, seen at first base defensively. No one on, bottom of the ninth, 1 out, 2 outs away from an 8-0-2 record.
Woo, woo, woo.
Wow,
I like the sound of that.
Wow,
That rings a good tone.
Wow. 0-1. Adler's off-speed pitch is cut on and missed. 0-2. Christopher Armstrong on the day struck out, grounded to short, and struck out again back in the 6th. Trying to keep the Commodores' hopes alive. 0-2. Foul ball off the glove of Colton Bender.
Yeah, that 95, Adler's pumping it in, too, on a cool night as well. So
imagine what he can do
stuff
down there in Winston-Salem.
You're not kidding.
Wow. 0-2. The scouts have their radar guns up for Eric Adler. We saw him at Harwich. We saw him in the home opener as well. He is an impressive closer, someone that we often go to, especially trying to secure a victory. He can take care of Armstrong here. The 0-2, the stretch. Breaking ball, that's going to be a short chopper. Adler fields it down the first base line and just flings it over to Dalton Rushing for out number 2.
Just a beautiful job there by Eric Adler. Fields his position well. We know that well from the wiffle ball game. No, but seriously, he's an excellent athlete. He's one of the more fun personalities. Not that we don't have any not fun personalities on the team, but he's a guy that loves the spotlight. He loves to interact with everybody. So
and you can
tell
guy. If you follow our social media pages.
He's all over it.
He took over the other day at Harwich. So he is a fun player, not just to watch, but also to have on our team. The last hope is Ducart. He fouls it off. 0-1. A 95-mile-per-hour fastball. He's coming out, Eric Adler, throwing 93, 94, and now his pitches are just getting higher and higher and higher in speed and velocity. 0-1. Ducart, the third baseman, is the final hope. 0-1. Breaking ball misses high and outside. 1-1. The count is knotted up as the mist continues to come down a bit harder now, and people are ready to pack up their stuffs and head out of Gov Fuller Field.
Adler in his 4th appearance on the season in 3 games, 2 saves, 3 innings, 6 strikeouts. Just excellent stuff from Adler thus far. Beautiful.
Off-speed pitch catches low and away. 1-2. 1 strike away from an 8-0-2 record. From the stretch, Adler in a very dramatic windup. 1-2. High and away with a 95-mile-per-hour fastball. 2-2.
Yeah, Eric Adler, he gets the Bourne crowd fired up. I can tell you that.
2-2. 2 outs. Bottom of the 9th. Ducart, the final hope for the Falmouth Commodores. High and outside again. Misses. Payoff pitch and a full count.
I'll tell you what, it's 94, but it looks good for 94. It looks like I'm becoming a little faster on the radar gun, but that is a healthy 94 from Adler. Smooth delivery. Trying to get the final out.
The Demon Deacon, 3-2. 2 outs, bottom of the 9th, high and outside. Ducart gets on base by walks. And we're going to have Jonathan French up to bat now for the Commodores. It's a 6-3 score. Adler coming in here after Sansone with another impressive outing. The Fairfield Stag, who also relieved Hunter Olmwood for the 2nd time. We saw that during our travels to Harwich just a week ago, last Friday. Swing and a miss. 94 on the outside.
Yeah, that's the guy that's going to have draft prospects in a year or two. I tell you what, man, Eric Adler is the real deal.
A big frame and a wide stretch. 0-1. French, the catcher for the Commodores, with Ducart on first. 0-2. Fastball right down the middle. He decides to look at that one. And I don't blame him because that thing is coming in fast. 93 on the radar gun there. 0-2, 2 outs. Bottom of the 9th, Ducart on first for the Commodores. French digging in. The righty versus righty. Swing and a miss. Eric Adler, the Demon Deacon, dominates in the bottom of the 9th and gets the win. The Bourne Braves go on the road and sink the Falmouth Commodores. They're 8-0-2, and how about them Braves?
How about them Braves, baby? A 8-0-2 start to the season. Obviously, a night ago, picking up their 7th win without a defeat was the best start by any Cape Cod Baseball League team in 10 years. And tonight, picking up their 8th win of the season. These Bravos are rolling, Daniel, and no one can slow them down right now. And everything is clicking on all cylinders. You have the pitching staff, a league-leading ERA. The hitters are getting their bats going again after a little bit of a slow streak at home. But as you mentioned so well, road warriors are the Braves so far this season. As once again, Christian Knapczyk, a 3-hit night, a home run from Dalton Rushing, Daniel. These Braves are fun to watch, and they are now 8-0-2.
8-0-2.
Sounds great.
Unbelievable. These Braves have been brilliant through the first 11 games. One has been canceled. That was the first road visit to Cotuit. But through the first quarter of this season, you really can't ask for anything much better. We are only in the first quarter, but the tendencies and the themes that have been created throughout these first 10 games are something that will lead and propel this team into the middle half and the latter half of this season, Reeves.
Yeah, no, absolutely, no doubt. Obviously, we know what the pitching staff can do. We talked about it with Nick when he was on the air, but the Braves have just allowed now 22 earned runs on the entire season. That's unbelievable.
Wow.
It's quite frankly unbelievable. And then the offense today back in the double digits as far as the hit column goes. Big day from Christian Knapczyk, and as Nick told us, 5 Braves had multi-hit games today. Christian Knapczyk was 3 for 5. Although Dalton Rushing just picked up 1 hit, had the home run. Caden Wallace had 2 singles, got on base 3 times. Colton Bender had 2 hits, had the RBI double. As Joe Lampe had 2 hits and scored 2 runs. Max Anderson had 2 hits, an RBI double, and scored a run. Every one of the Braves lineup was clicking today. Michael Sansone was excellent out of relief after a brilliant starting performance from Hunter Olmid. And once again, Eric Adler shuts the door. 3 pitchers to get it done. You save some arms, and so far you really haven't, in any game, the Braves haven't had to dive deep into their bullpen because everyone has been as advertised, and you can't ask for much more than that.
You can't ask for much more. It was truly a team effort here at Gov Fuller Field. For Reeves Jackson, my name is Daniel Coates. On this chilly and wet night in Falmouth, Massachusetts, the Bourne Braves take home a 6-3 lead and will face the Wareham Gatemen tomorrow at Doran Park, traveling back home. 6-3, the Braves are 8-0-2, and there's no signs of slowing down. Good night, everyone. Thank you for tuning in, and go Braves.